In the heart of Beijing, a wave of anti-Xi protests sparked, soon spreading like wildfire not only across China but worldwide as well. As the Chinese leader Xi Jinping embarked on his third term, banners denouncing him as a dictator and national traitor began to emerge. This movement, intriguingly dubbed the Toilet Revolution, saw students and citizens alike daring to express dissent in public spaces. Despite the looming shadow of potential government retaliation, individuals like Raven Wu and Chen Jiang stood undeterred, voicing their demand for freedom, dignity, reform, and democracy. Halfway across the globe, former President Barack Obama expressed surprise at Russian President Vladimir Putin's decision to invade Ukraine, a move that shifted the geopolitical landscape and intensified tensions between Russia and the West. The Biden administration, along with other Western nations, responded with sanctions, highlighting the collective resistance against Putin's aggression. Back in the United States, the University of Chicago became a hotbed for student protests. A group of faculty members standing in solidarity with the students declared their willingness to face arrest if necessary. The university, known for its long history of allowing free speech and protests, was accused of harboring an exception for Palestinian issues. This exception, as one professor put it, hinted at a deeper issue of anti-Palestinian, anti-Muslim, and anti-Arab racism. The protests at Northwestern University offered a unique example of successful negotiations where student protesters reached an agreement with the school to curb protest activities in exchange for the re-establishment of an advisory committee on university investments and other commitments. However, the agreement was met with criticism for not fully meeting the initial demands. To summarize, the freedom of speech, while universally recognized, often finds itself at odds with societal or political limitations. From the anti-Xi protests in China, through the geopolitical tensions in Ukraine, and to the student protests at the University of Chicago and Northwestern University, we've seen how this fundamental right can be both upheld and challenged. These events serve as a stark reminder of the ongoing struggle for freedom of speech, the courage it takes to stand against oppression, and the importance of dialogue and negotiation in resolving conflicts.